we have returned. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. When we last left off, we met the entire cast. There's no more cast to meet. And I've been just spending this off time, looking through my little day one dossier that came with the game. And it's just like, here's a nice, quick little profile of literally every character. It doesn't tell you too much, but it also tells you a whole bunch of stuff about, like, the designs, the little patterns in everyone's clothing and stuff. You can see that. Vaguely, not really, but it's cool. It's kind of nice, and it's helped me remember everyone's name. And I can't help but go through this and just be like, oh yes, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna do a murder, and you're gonna do a murder. But we haven't even gotten there yet. It's not even fair. It's not fair to do that. Today is all about taking the game for what it is. Let's go on the ride, and let's ride that roller coaster through its banks, through its turns. When we last left off, if OBS will work with me here, there we go. Hey, now I'm up here. Now I'm way up here instead of way down there. When we last left off, we just got everyone, so it's time. It's time for Monokuma time. Shuichi, how you doing, my little detective friend? I read some stuff about you. Some things I'm wondering if you know about him. It's Monokuma Cubs time. I feel like the first 3 episodes, I've taken these guys a little, like, not seriously enough. I hear the awesome music, and I see these goofy friends. But no, I think maybe there's some more to this. Oh my god, I just realized there's little tiny chibi versions of everyone hanging on strings. They're being puppeteered, but it's like goofy flavored puppeteering. Is that Katie up in the middle? That's just like hanging by her leg.
Hey. Solon, farewell.
Wait, did everyone just read all their lines backwards? Is that what just happened? Okay, no, the Monokubs so far have proved less than useless. Like, they don't even fill a void of space. They just, like, exist to so far do nothing, which almost, maybe I should be getting more scared. Maybe I should be getting a little more, like, wary of the guys that literally do nothing for us.
You're right.
They started the game wrong. They screwed up the game. Today I had a little event where my middle schooler, who really loves Danganronpa, came up to me and said, I want you to cry. And I was like, dude, what? Why would you wish that on someone? And then I realized, oh yeah, I work at a middle school. This is actually completely par for the course. Suffering is a standard affair, isn't it? So we're in our beautiful school, and did they tell us to go to the gym? Wait a minute, I also just found out, in case I suck at reading, there's a whole little handy dandy notebook. Which one of these is that notebook? Backlog, there it is. See, there's our Monokubs. Phew, we finally finished our preparations. The opening ceremony can begin. Everyone make your way to the gym, please. We kept you waiting. Okay, so they did all. And then Monodam finishes by saying nothing. To the gym! To the gym, to the gym, to the gym. Oh. I changed the control scheme because before it was set to shooter controls, and now it's set to pretty much just tank controls, which works better if I wanted to play this with just one hand, because now I can go left, go right, and not have to use my right hand, in case I want to get excited about gesticulating. So I guess they're gonna make us go the long way. Actually, is there a fast travel? I think there might be. Yeah! To the gym! That one. Because that will save us going around 3 different halls. Mm-hmm. The loading screen is this just revolver chamber. I won't worry. I won't panic. Let's go to our very normal school gymnasium. We are going to get a fine physical education from this school, which looks even more like rich and cool than any of the other schools that we've been to in this series. It's spectacular seeing all 16 ultimates gathered together. Korikyo, that's your voice? He just goes around. Let's get our input from literally every one of us about how you're feeling right now. Himiko, use your amazing powers.
It's magic.
Okay, we finally get to see some interaction between the friends. What sort of training do you undergo to gain your awesome powers? I don't want to talk about it. Dang, Katie, you're just on the money there. And Kibo, our nice new robot boyfriend. And Kokichi, someone who scares the crap out of us.
It'll be okay.
It says in the booklet that he is his outfit is designed to look like a straitjacket.
Goodness.
Oh, thank God, Tua will protect us.
Don't worry about it.
All right, Momota feels pretty confident about things.
Wonder.
What's wrong?
See?
There it is, we're starting up. There's our giant robot friends. They probably don't remember, it's time to obey! Consider the following, do exactly what we say or we'll crush you. Tsumugi, I thought you were a cosplayer. Isn't this like, shouldn't like giant robots be totally your shit? See, Kokichi gets it. Hell yeah. So he's gonna just keep changing the backstory for these giant robots. Run, Himiko! Kaito's getting called out. Hey, didn't you say you were gonna kick all their asses?
Okay.
So Rantaro, being the smart one of the group, I guess, is gonna point out if they wanted to kill us, they'd have done it by now. So Rantaro casually walked up to the Exosols. If you want something, that's what the guns are for, right? You're gonna force us to do something, and if we don't, we get hurt?
And that's that.
Here's what we want you to do. If I understand from the first few games, they literally cannot hurt us, because that is against the rules of the game. That the students are incited or expected to hurt each other. That if in the second game Monokuma was punished himself for accidentally, kind of on purpose, killing one of the students.
Killing game.
Right. Thank you, Monodom.
Huh?
Wait, is that Monodom? Yeah! He was not super excited about a murder.
It's a killing game.
Wonderful story. That's our music today.
Okay. Leave it to me.
What do you say?
Alright, great. They all want to crush everyone with their giant robot suits. Maybe that's what the goal is? Maybe Monokuma wanted to... You wanna go, you jabroni? You basket case?
Jabroni! Jabroni!
What did you all do?
Jabroni.
I'll throw down it.
I can't with these guys.
Are they gonna get it on right in front of us?
Miu's getting hot for these robots.
Don't worry. Atua is watching over us. In a situation like this, Is he just going to watch?
Atua will probably just watch a giant robot fight, aren't we all?
Hey, it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here, or else.
Now.
Oh, thank God. The man of the hour.
My cute little cubs, you gotta knock off this awful fighting.
These poor students, there's 16 people in this room who have no idea what is about to happen. It's time for the big show, right?
Papakuma!
Daddy! Huh?
Daddy? And let's put on a show. So anyway, yeah, that's Monokuma.
God of this new world!
That's our headmaster, that's our principal, that's the god of this new world.
Headmaster of the Ultimate Academy! The one!
It's Monokuma. So, our kid Monokuma here has gathered... How does this backstory work? Tokyo's government has gathered the ultimate students from around the area. Ultimate in their own ways, everyone's special, and everyone being their own egomaniacal masters of their own domain, to make the greatest possible group of students ever. And Monokuma has usurped that power and told them, hey, you wild egomaniac kids, kill each other. It's a killing game.
My little cubs.
Apparently this story has no longer even bothered to, like, give it a show, just because, like, here we are. Now, Monokuma, what's your deal with these mono cubs?
Yes.
The prologue's gonna be way long because you guys screwed it up, and he'll allow it because you're cute. The first prologue was short because you guys weren't there. Aww.
That's right.
So everyone has a different feeling about old Pop Pops that keeps them together.
Interesting.
Finally, the Super Monokuma 4.
How many times do I gotta say it? I'm not mad!
Just blow them up?
Father just transformed into a Super Monokuma God, Super Monokuma!
That's only possible when 6 Monokumas of pure heart are gathered together.
It's the power you bust out when you really want to fuck the world shit up!
Thank you guys.
Power you only see when the gods themselves do battle.
Okay. I ain't mad. We ain't mad. We're having a good time here. We're having a great time hanging out with our bear friends. They just want to run this tone, don't they? They want to run this super hyper silly tone. They're gonna run it right into the ground. They're gonna just grind it into you like an older brother grinding his knuckle into your back. And if you don't know what that's like, you are probably the older brother.
Because there's none worth remembering!
Nice hat.
But Father remembers, cause he knows everything.
Holy shit! That's right, Papakuma! You know all kinds of useless crap!
So they're establishing that that Monokuma, as we know it here, is fully aware of,
Facts from the most trusted names in fake news.
because he's a dictator. I see. So he makes all the rules. I love my kids. Usually ratings plummet when mascots appear in sequels too much. Hey, Monokuma, I don't mean to bust your bubble, but like, that actually did happen. The ratings absolutely dropped on this game, and it's mostly because of the Mono Cubs. This is no ordinary bear.
You're really bugging me.
Grr. The headmaster of the Ultimate Academy of Gifted Juveniles.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, but
The Exosols are brainless buckets of bolts, but Monokuma is AI or something. And they can only be controlled by the Monokubs. Okay. This is becoming quite a story. Rantaro's like, can we get back to the whole killing game thing? What are we actually here for?
How?
Felt I just kind of phoned it in and now I feel awkward. Hey Monokuma, that's how I feel about this series too. Alright, I want you students with your ultimate level talents to participate in killing game. That's it. That's us. Let's go. Why would we agree to participate? You don't wanna be in killing game? Well, I think you know why you want to participate in this game. As long as we have the Exosols, you can't defy us. Really? Really? Because usually we can't defy you just because the whole place is locked down, but the whole place is locked down, and as long as we have these Exosols. So if we don't want to die, we have to participate in the killing game. Who said you guys were friends? I did at the beginning of this episode.
No way!
Oh wait, we're not friends at all. Oh, we're enemies, of course. This is sarcasm, isn't it? Oh, Monofani is not good with violence or gore or sad situations. Can't we just do a rock, paper, scissors tournament? It's so cute, I can barely stand your compassion. It's, okay, so Monokuma might just kill his own babies. I like that that's on the table. I could see that. And some of our fellow competitors are very into the idea of like, all right, we will kill our own friends. Just give me a weapon. Let's go. Let's get this over with.
No way!
What barbaric display are you envisioning? At the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles, the killing game is quite the refined, sophisticated experience. Maki's not having it.
Okie dokie.
Let's talk about class trials. Let's get the rules of the game.
Maggots kill someone, you all gotta take part in a class trial.
Bring them all out, bring them together.
Trial is where the blackened killer faces off against their spotless classmates.
It's where you punk-ass bitches argue over who you fucking think the blackened is. After that, it's voting time! And if the majority of you idiots vote correctly,
Then only the Blackened killer will receive punishment.
All right.
So cruel. Just imagining all the blood and gore. Makes me
So,
wanna
if you kill someone, we go to trial. If the killer is punished,
The will just keep right on living together.
that punishment means they are put to death for doing murder.
Vote for the wrong person during the class trial. The blackened gets off scot-free, and all the spotless students get punished instead.
If we are ever wrong, then they win.
hell yeah! Them's the rules of the class trial! Woo-hoo-hoo!
It's actually, like, for what it is, it's kind of really simple rules. It relies on the students being logical and smart and fair to one another. Even though you could create a situation where everyone purposely picks the wrong one so that you are set free. You could socially manipulate a situation like that, right? I haven't seen anything like that happen, but that explanation revealed too much.
gross.
Himiko calling out Monokuma being gross. Gross bear. He's not right. Something's wrong with this kid.
How should I put this?
Kill without being caught. But the design of this forces them to become extremely obtuse with how they pull off murder. The goal is to just get away with murder. Outside world must be masterfully designed even at its cruelest. What's the punishment? You get executed. That's what we're here for. We're just here to watch him get executed.
If you do a crime, you get punished for it. That's like the most basic rule of society. But this is a killing game. So the punishment for murder is a bit more permanent.
There is no prison. There's no jail here. You don't go straight to jail and do not collect $200. You get gutsed. You get juiced. You get... Monokid's already popping a boner. Great. Alright. I get that line was used as a rock and roll pun, but also as a boner pun. Really?
Get a rock hard rager!
My wild kids.
What?
So there's this killing game, but then also there's these like 5 little munchkin bears that are having their own little like trying to steal the show from each other moment. I still don't think these monokubs have anything to do with this game. Are they really just a big distraction from everything?
To murder however you like, too.
That is a chilling way to put that. Monokuma, your eye looks dope. They're basically like, yeah, this is a robot. Also, they control everything in this world.
Bludgeoning or stabbing. Feeling cheap? Try strangulation. Feeling lazy? Try poisoning.
Definitely, we've seen a lot of those.
Whether you shoot, burn, drown, blow up, crash, electrocute, or laugh your victim to death, you can use any method you like to kill anybody you like, any way you like.
Okay.
At the Ultimate Academy for Gift
Let's do a murder.
you will
Come on, Katie.
realize your murderous potential. 16 talented teenage prodigies, all competing for first place in a killing game.
It's so perfect, the politics of this, just because they're all the best at something. And so you put them all in a room and say that you can be the best killer. And so they all start trying to be the best killer because they're also used to being the best at everything else they try to do.
For an event like this, then the Ultimate Academy.
Oh, so that's also where we're at. We're in the Ultimate Academy. Killing school semester. Like a game. Rentar's like, I want to play the game. Korikiyo's a little more skeptical. Kokichi, kind of excited, mostly aroused.
It can't be.
And Tsumugi's gonna be our first victim. Like, she just is. Easy pickings. Like a story on TV. A scenario so removed from reality we can hardly believe it's happening.
It's no use.
It's no use! Well, if you don't want to do it, I mean, that's gonna be a problem. That's the only reason you're here is to kill, so. Have a happy, homicidal, horrific, hilarious killing game. Wow, there's not even another, like, ultimatum or anything? Tell him, Katie.
Stop it. That's wrong.
We will never participate in a killing game. That's the protagonist I've been looking for. The thing that lines up the 3 characters from the main 3 Danganronpas is they refuse to participate in the killing game. You shouldn't defy Monokuma. Also, but the alternative is to just kill each other.
That's nice.
That kind of defiant spirit is important to the killing game. It's fun to watch the defiant ones eventually snap and get their hands dirty. Oh, snap! Really, Monokuma? Do I get to do a murder? Do I get to plan out a murder? Never gets old. It's so fun and entertaining, I just get unbearably pumped up. The only things that I haven't seen is, at least, I mean, there's a bazillion things I haven't seen, but my most interesting ones is I haven't seen the main character do a murder. Like, we've never, like, had to create our own murder situation. We also have not seen someone try to actually just kill everybody at once. Like, rocks fall, everybody dies kind of situation. Maybe this time we'll get a creative. Maybe it'll be a short game. Someone will kill, like, most of the crew, and we'll just be like, that guy did it. We survived. Alright, Katie. Everything about the situation's messed up. An academy surrounded by a giant wall, 16 ultimate students trapped inside, mysterious stuffed bears and deadly weapons, new friends forced to play some killing game. I was now a character in that story. So, Katie, are you gonna try to find a way out? What's our deal here? I've got a bunch of questions. Isn't that just delightfully chaotic, a little overwhelming? A lot of stuff happening at once, so you feel like it's kind of oversaturated in a lot of ways. That's kind of what the feeling is. Anyway, that's it. Game end. We did it. That's all. So yeah, that's the ultimate cold open. The cold open to our game. We made it through the prologue. It's time for the business to begin. Thank you for joining us today. Thanks for joining us. Monokuma happened. I told you it would, and it did. I'm right every time. There's no time that you can prove on this Let's Play at all that I have not been completely 100% right. I love you guys very much. I'm going to see you next time. I will see you tomorrow for more of the business. And also, I don't think Mia's going to die. I think Mia's going to live through this whole thing. Just kind of looking at how much time and effort. God, her design is just so ornate and over the top and extra. I'm going to hate her. Oh no. Well, time to suffer.